I would like to invite Jeff Turnespede, President of the Nevada Bighorns Unlimited, to the stage. As you've heard throughout this convention, we have been promoting the Grand Slam Club Ovis's commitment to conservation. You see the banner behind me. GSCO believes very, very strongly in conservation, and we've been partnering with some very special people. And at the top of that list is, of course, the Nevada Bighorns. And we're going to make a presentation to the NBU tonight, but first I would like to ask Jeff if he'd like to say a few words.
I'll make this short, but I just wanted to say Nevada's got some tremendous sheep country. We've got an outstanding Department of Wildlife, and we've got sportsmen with a volunteer spirit that you wouldn't believe. But of course, none of that means squat without resources, and Nevada Bighorns Unlimited really, really appreciates GSCO and folks like you helping us help the sheep. So thank you very much.
At this time, I'd like to ask one of our very special partners in conservation, Tom Miranda, to come forward. If you'll recall, many of the videos that we have shown throughout this convention have been produced by Tom in partnership with GSCO. So, Tom.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hey, good Saturday evening. You know, I was watching the dedication to all the hunters that have went by, and I saw Tanner Sinclair go up there, and you realize that you're on this earth for a very short time and you're dead for a long, long time. And you have to understand that we've got to have a good time while we're out there. You know, as I was putting together the videos for the conservation effort here at GSCO, I was thinking to myself, you know, all the grief since I've become the spokesperson for Grand Slam Club Ovis that I've gotten. One of the things about being a television producer is the fact that you're out in the public eye a lot, so you get a lot of grief from a lot of different people. And it reminded me of being a youngster and being a hockey player. I grew up in Columbus, Ohio, and I loved hockey. And in the early 70s in the U.S., hockey really wasn't a big deal like it was in Canada or still is. And hockey has grown. And of course, back in those days, you didn't wear a helmet. And you know, my favorite player was Bobby Orr, and I'd listen to the radio at night and all the hockey games. But all my buddies, all my pals would all tease me because football, baseball, basketball were the sports, but I was a hockey guy. Of course, I was also a trapper, and they didn't understand that either. You know, when it comes to the Grand Slam Club and conservation, we do things a little bit different. A lot of people give me grief for being the spokesperson of Grand Slam Club Ovis because the Grand Slam Club Ovis only promotes the hunters. It's all about you hunters. You hunters are just a bunch of stuck-up people who like to shoot big animals, and you like to travel the world and hunt all these rare exotic animals, and you do nothing for conservation. And Grand Slam Club Ovis does nothing for conservation. And I'll tell you one thing, if you read this back right here, it says hunting is the #1 conservation tool. If you go to any of the other conventions and you really sit down and you think about what's going on there, no matter how many dollars that you put into netting sheep or doing some of the things on the mountain that are also important, building drinkers and the things that we all need to do, it still really all boils down to hunting and the fact that we get out there on the mountain. And the Grand Slam Club Ovis and the award platforms for the Ovis and Capra, the award platforms for the Super Slam, the Super 10, the Super 25, and of course the grandfathered in, the Grand Slam, you know, and the 700 Club. All these are motivators for us. These are the motivations that we use to try to better ourselves as conservationists and hunters. I'm proud to be a Super Slammer. I'm proud to be a Grand Slammer. And because of these goals and these milestones, it has pushed me as a person. It's made me a better hunter. It's made me a better conservationist. And I guess I just wanted to tell everybody that I'm proud of everybody in this room. The Grand Slam Club Ovis, I think, is one of the absolute best organizations that you can belong to. And don't ever apologize for being a trophy hunter. I was on ESPN for 20 years, owned by Disney. I wasn't allowed to be a trophy hunter. I couldn't even join the organizations because of my employer, ESPN, and what I had to stand for in hunting. It's great to hunt deer, but it's great to go to Spain and hunt ibex and go to Mongolia and go after polar bears, even though we can't import them. And you've got guys like Conservation Force trying to help us get our polar bear imitations back. So I know it's dessert time and it's not a lot of time to think about all this, but I just felt compelled to step up here and tell you that I'm really proud of Grand Slam Club Ovis, and I'm proud of all you guys, and thanks for supporting us and supporting me all these years.
GSCO has recognized for years that Nevada Bighorns Unlimited, known by most as simply NBU, is a premier grassroots conservation organization. It's absolutely amazing to see the on-the-ground work their committed members have accomplished over the years. Of course, the desert sheep of Nevada have been directly affected by that work in an extremely positive way. Transplants and reintroductions take place every year, and NBU is extremely famous for the water guzzlers it's installed over the years.
A guzzler is a rain and snow collection device that has an apron or a roof section built close to the ground that collects the water, about 2,000 square feet of apron. Underneath the apron we put 6 large storage tanks. And from that storage tank we run pipe underground to a drinker, and that provides them a place to go and get a drink.
I'm here to help Nevada's wildlife. Love hunting, love Nevada, and just want to participate and give back.
I'm here to help put sheep on the mountain, which is the main goal of the NBU organization. And as a member of the NBU, I'm here to volunteer and help out on getting sheep on the mountain.
Not only have the desert sheep of Nevada benefited, but many other wildlife species as well. GSCO joined with NBU beginning in 2013 as their top presenting sponsor. Continue that in 2014, and we've once again committed for another $20,000 in 2015. GSCO knows that all of this money goes on the ground for wildlife, and we applaud the efforts of NBU. Since NBU is by far the largest organization of its kind in Nevada, we know its efforts are going to continue. To say they have an enthusiastic group is quite an understatement, considering they have more than 2,000 people at their banquet right here in Reno each year. It's the biggest single-night affair of the year of any other conservation organization. And again, GSCO is so proud to be a part of NBU.
I'm here because I want to support our Nevada wildlife, and I heard about this project with NBU, and I thought it would be a good opportunity to get out and kind of see what this is all about.
Tonight, we'll be presenting them with the annual check and pledging our support in any other way we possibly can.